Welcome back to TrojanVision Student Government Association Officer Candidates Debate. During this segment of the debate, the candidates will have up to 2 minutes for introductory remarks, 1 minute to respond to each of 3 questions, and 3 minutes to summarize his or her platform and tell you, the voters, why he or she should be the next president of Troy University's Student Government Association. Let's meet Olivia Melton, a junior economics and mathematics major from Orange Beach, and Patrick Rogers, a junior global business major from Dothan. Olivia, you have 2 minutes to introduce yourself.
Thank you. Good afternoon, fellow Trojans. My name is Olivia Melton, and I'm running for the position of president of the Student Government Association. I'm a junior double major in mathematics and economics from Orange Beach, Alabama. I've held many positions in SGA, including freshman forum president, freshman forum director, and currently hold the office of director of representation. Under these positions, I have had the privilege of co-hosting freshman forum members through various activities and hosting all campus elections this previous year. After my freshman year, I was a 2014 Impact Leader. Because of these opportunities I've been presented, I understand the responsibilities and the functions of the SGA and what it takes to make a successful year. And I want nothing but to strive for excellence. My platform this academic year consists of 3 main points. I want to expand the value of the Trojan experience, excite campus activities and Trojan pride, and excel in academics. Our administration serves as the backbone of this university, and I want to hold them accountable to discussing the concerns and needs of the student body. This is a key component for the expansion of the university. I believe that with our efforts, we should focus on adding value to our degree and making Troy University a leader among higher education. Troy University is not the same 10 years ago and should continue to grow 10 years from now. As Troy University expands, so does the power of our degree and the opportunities that we can achieve with it. I hope to excite all students by offering ways for us to become more involved. My last platform here is about academics, the reason we're all here. It has become necessary for longer library hours and better areas for students. Also, I believe it has also become necessary to allow graduate prep classes here at Troy University's campus. My goals are tangible, they're targeted, and they create long-lasting growth past my 1 year in office. Unite with me and help Troy University reach its full potential. Thank you.
Thank you, Olivia. Patrick, you have 2 minutes to introduce yourself.
Good afternoon, fellow Trojans. As previously stated, my name is Patrick Rogers, and I'm running to be your next Student Government Association president. I've spent the last 3 years on SGA advocating to improve student life here on campus, and my vast experience will allow me to serve and continue my efforts to better the life of every Troy student. Serving on Freshman Forum and as director has allowed my passion for the SGA to continue to grow. I now currently serve as the Vice President for Campus Activities and directed our previous homecoming, Sound of the Trojan Spirit. Serving in this capacity, along with being an impact leader, has allowed me to see the hard work it takes to bring about success while also providing a fun and enjoyable time for students. My experience working with our University Alumni Board, administration, and athletics has enabled me to create a vision for changing and improving the life of students here at Troy University. I bring to you not just a vision, but a course of action to continue the efforts of current President Barton. My 4-point platform will benefit everyone and create a stronger and more unified student body. Thank you.
Thank you, Patrick. Now I have a question for each of you. From your observation of the role of SGA President, what do you think is the most important responsibility of the President, and how would you be able to fulfill that responsibility? Olivia, you have the first chance to answer.
Thank you. The most important responsibility of the president is to be the primary form of contact for the student body. The president should be the voice of the students to answer all questions, comments, and concerns that they have. And this can be achieved through many ways, and I think the most important is meeting with organizations face-to-face, bringing their issues to the SGA. The SGA can then pass legislation resolving those issues. Therefore, I will bring that legislation to administrations and hold them accountable that they in place policies that will eradicate that problem. Troy University will not progress unless the student voices are heard. SGA's sole purpose is to serve the students. I hope to be proactive with these issues. Some of the issues that I've recently seen are just having campus individuals during final weeks having camps of middle schoolers and high schoolers coming in on campus, and students are having issues going to dining areas while during finals week, and that's really important. So we need to be the voice of the student body and make sure they're being heard. Thank you.
Patrick, same question. From your observation of the role of SGA President, what do you think is the most important responsibility of the President, and how would you be able to fulfill that responsibility?
I believe personally the biggest role of being the SGA President is to be a strong liaison between the Student Government Association and the Board of Trustees and the Chancellor. The President has the unique position of being allowed to sit at the table with these higher up officials who make a lot of decisions that the university goes through. And so I believe that as President, you're supposed to be a strong liaison for that. Every senator has the opportunity to have a voice, but I believe the President is more than just a voice because we're allowed to sit in on those meetings and express the concerns that the Student Government Association and the students have to our Chancellor and to our Board of Trustees. And so I believe that the role of the President is to be that strong liaison and to implement that change to them. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, Patrick, what do you think needs to be the next major improvement at Troy University?
The next major improvement, I believe, is I wouldn't necessarily say it's an improvement in the way people would think of it, but I believe the biggest issue we have currently is parking. And I wouldn't necessarily say it as an issue, but more of a situation. You go and look at other universities all around the country, and parking is a major issue when you pack 1,000, 2,000, sometimes 30,000 students within a small area. And so personally, I believe the next advancement we need to make is with our parking situation. And through that, one of my points in my platform is working to utilize the Troy transit system in a better way. I like to, within the Troy app, use a system that includes live bus feeds of times, locations, and pickup times for these buses, so students know they can get on the bus and make it to class on time. They know they can make it home on time. And I believe a big reason that we do have the parking situation is because the Troy Transit is really underused. So I believe if we implement this bus system and really use the technology that we have to further it, I believe we'll really eradicate a big issue that we have with the parking.
Thank you, Patrick. Olivia, what do you think needs to be the next major improvement at Troy University?
The next major improvement that needs to be held is a revamp of how we look at retention rates. This is something that SGA can really use to really bring a lot of good change on the campus. And what I mean by that is the Troy University is really beginning to hone down on why it is that our retention rates are what they are. And SGA can do the research necessary to get funding for areas such as activities, parking, all these different areas to improve the retention rate. Troy University is taking this very seriously and starting to become a number school. This isn't my area of expertise. I've already done research on retention rates for higher education, as well as state appropriations. I think that this is really important that the Student Government Association go alongside with the university in trying to understand what we can do to make these students stay at Troy. How can we better help them not only get a higher education, but to keep that revenue stream so that we are able to continue to grow and add value to our degree. Thank you.
Thank you. Olivia, our last question goes to you first. How do you see Troy University in the future?
I see a big picture, a big bright future. I think Troy University is going to be a leader among higher education in the state of Alabama, not only because of its international students and being known as an international school, but also for our graduate programs. This is something that's very important as we continue as a school, that we continue our graduate programs here, one of them being the economics program at Troy University. I think one of the areas of my platform is to excel in academics. I want to offer postgraduate prep classes on campus. This will help Troy University get a better name out there as our students continue to go to law school, medical school, graduate school. That's what is going to expand Troy University. That's what's going to add value to our degree in the long run, and that's what's going to make the best and brightest difference for our students. Thank you.
Patrick, this is your opportunity to respond to that same question. How do you see Troy University in the future?
I see Troy University as setting a higher standard for what college is all about. Oftentimes students come to college and they're really unsure of what they want to do or the career path they want to take. And I believe that Troy University really makes that transition a whole lot easier for students. In the future, I see us expanding. As we've sat down with leaders already at this university, we can see that our numbers are continuing to increase, and I believe that is a great thing. But not only that, we have the administration and the faculty and the staff who work one-on-one with our students to increase the education that we have and provide a much better education than other universities around us. We have a great university here, we have great personnel, and I continue to see Troy University expanding and becoming a better and better institution and becoming a standard for what higher education is about in the state of Alabama.
Thank you. We're now nearing the conclusion of our program. our candidates will have up to 3 minutes to summarize their candidacy. Patrick, here's your chance to tell our viewers why they should vote for you for SGA President on February 24th.
Again, Trojan family, first off, I want to highly encourage you to exercise your right as a Troy student, and on February 24th, go and vote. Your vote matters and is a crucial way for your voice to be heard. The past 3 years have really shown me what an awesome privilege it is to attend such a great university. Our students, faculty, and administration are what make this place home. Through my platform, I plan to unify and continue to fix the issues that students have. I plan to better our relationship with the athletic department to ensure our students are there to support our Trojan teams. I want to work directly with the mayor's office to provide the city with insight to what our students want out of their college experience. President Barton's success in establishing a recreation center is just the beginning to the renovations. To address the issue of parking, I plan to offer not just complaints, but solutions, like a technologically advanced bus system so students are not forced to drive to school. Troy University, it would be an extreme honor to serve as your next SGA president, and I look forward to your support next Wednesday. Thank you.
Thank you, Patrick. Now, Olivia.
Thank you all for your attention and for allowing me to inform you of my platform. My goals are tangible, targeted, and will create a long-lasting effect past my 1 year in office. The university needs to know what us as students want and the drive behind those wants. Through pride and encouragement comes success, and let us set an example as Troy University for higher education in Alabama. Let us expand on what it means to be a Trojan. Let us excite our campus activities and Trojan pride, and let us excel in academics. As president, I would have an open door policy to allow all students and their concerns about our university. I will strive to innovate issues on campus using logical business strategies to the administration to eliminate those problems. Research is what these administrators want, and research is what I can do. As a math major, economics major, I do research all the time in these areas. This is what universities want. When we want Sodexo to have longer hours, you know what they said to me? They said, show me the research. I can do that. I want to do research. This is what we need. Troy University is becoming a numbers school, and that is what we're going to give them. SGA will cater to the student body, but we also need to cater to the university and how they want to handle their business as well. From parking to activities to extended library hours to graduate classes on campus, food options, and much more. This will be done in an innovative and business-like manner. I would be honored for your vote on February 24th. Thank you for your time, and go Trojans.
Thank you, Olivia. And those are your candidates for SGA President, Olivia Melton and Patrick Rogers. That concludes our program. I'd like to thank all of our candidates for participating, and you, of course. Thank you for watching. To see this debate again, check our Facebook page for showtimes. To check our Facebook page, go to facebook.com/TroyTrojanVision. Also, beginning Monday, February 22nd, you can view the debate on our YouTube site. That's youtube.com/TrojanVision. Remember, the election for Troy University Student Government Association officers is Wednesday, February 24th. Get out and vote between 8 and 5. For Troy Trojan Vision, I'm Jordan Elston.